got this piece cut out. We're going to try to give ourselves a line, so to say, where I want the main brake to come down through this. See if we can't start a little pre-curve in that. Let's go over the English wheel, see what we can do. I am by no means a professional sheet metal shaper, but I'm going to try, see what I can get done here. That is actually going kind of backwards to what I really need. Gotta roll concave. Long ways to go. A long ways to go. Need this to bow backwards here. Okay, we've done a little little working on this thing. Sometimes I get it to this point and I just screw it in place and I start shrinking down the middle, and it seems to be working. I'll go forward a little more of that. Let's see if we can take some of those hammer ripples out and work it, keep working it to get that double compound. Like I said, I don't know anything about this. I just work for hours and keep pulling and tugging on it. I'd probably go faster if I knew what I was doing. I've also been stretching this edge, so maybe I can get this to curve in reverse there. We'll work this a little more with the hammer and then we'll put it on the wheel. Take it over and put it on the wheel. And then there's sometimes you just feel like you're going backwards, like right now. But I'm obviously getting something done, but not sure if I'm making progress or not. Try to lay this up in there where you guys can see where I'm up against here. Not horrible, not exactly what I want yet. I'm going to have to put some sway into that. I think this is just too much to stretch here. But I might screw that down and stand back and take a look at it. A couple of screws in there. It's by no means there, but making a little progress. Might have to shift the whole thing up a little bit. I always like to cut my panel a little big, that way if I need to trim some off, I can trim it off. Let's do some more hammering and hammer and wheeling. I think I might trim this off at that line there for now. Might go along with the stretcher and try to stretch that a little bit. I'd like to get this to drop down a little bit. It's going to be tough. Let's see what we can do. It's not horrible. It never goes as planned, but I think I need to, definitely going to lose some down here in this corner. But I might be able to stretch this out if I trim it up a little bit and put a little reverse curve in that. I've got a little up here. I might be able to get a little more out of it through there. It's not a horrible situation there. I'd like to see what happens here with my next piece of sheet metal coming in across here. I think that'll have to be tightened up a little bit. Perfectly acceptable there, I believe. I'll put a screw in. No more about it. There'll be 10,000 screw holes to fill anyway. What's another? Not a horrible thing. Just needs a little reverse curve right here. Let's try stretching it, see what happens. Not totally disappointed. This piece on the left here is getting pretty close. And I've started on the right hand piece. And I think we'll continue a little further forward with this piece today. And then we'll work on our intermediate piece here. Maybe even some pieces down through the ridge there. Let's see what we can get done. Making progress. Slow. Coming around though, coming around. Take you over there and give you a little shot of the wheel maybe. Okay. Still got some reverse curve in it there. It's working. It's just time consuming. Terribly time consuming without a power hammer. I could have split this down the middle, made a curve from here down, made a curve from the panel up. That would save immense amounts of time, but I'm trying to do this in as least panels as I can get away with. I might step back and stretch this again, and then come back and do some reverse rolling in here, and that'll take it back. We'll roll it a little bit while we're right here. We'll take it over there and stretch this edge right here, and that'll take some of this up. I'll be right back with that. We're going to stretch this edge a little bit and see if we can't make a little less, a little more compound into it. We'll see what we can do now, rolling this back out and pushing it down through the middle here. Need to bring my roll a little higher up in here and a little further over in here. We'll try to leave it about the same through here. I think that'll bring it down a little more. We're making the curve. It's just time consuming. Let's give it a shot. Not sure if you can see this. We just ran it over the shrinker again. We've got plenty of material out here again. It's a little crowned right through here. She's low in here. You can see that there, all the way up through there. We need to bring this crown down now, which I'm going to reverse it, work it on the top here, and then continue to tuck that around on the side there. Let's try a little bit of that. And I am by no means an expert. I just do what I can to make the panels I need. There's probably an easier way, a better way. This is just the way I have, the way I know. I think if I start in here and work out toward the edge, with the wheel. I think that's the way to do it. I think. I don't know if it's progress or not. We need to get a little further roll up in here. Kind of stiffens it back up a little bit. We're making progress. We're definitely getting a compound curve. It's going to be hard to get up here with this depth. We got so much vertical material up here. This goes out pretty easy, but we'll just continue to work it and see what we can make of it. We're getting a fair shape here. It's still not without issues and not complete, but we are getting our compound curve in there. We can see a nice curve along that spine there, and it's getting there. It just takes a lot of time with this method, but again, it's the method I have. We'll set her up there and see what we got. Like to give a little squeeze every time. I know I lose a little bit, but it's a good place to do it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but Seems pretty decent down through here. We need to tighten this up a little bit. We got it running out too steep down here. It needs to be broke more up here. Do a line down through here and flatten this panel out here and bring it over. We'll try to work that over a little bit. Making some progress here. It's getting better. It's not there yet by any means, but it does take so much time with my methods. But we are making progress. Okay, got this panel kind of close. I'm going to go ahead and screw it into place. Just see what I've actually got. I kind of like to press it in there once, twice, 300 times. See what I got. Get it in here close. I'm going to start on this corner down here. Ouch. Pin that down there. I'm gonna pin one right in this high point here. It probably should bring up a little higher. Maybe a little higher, yeah. Maybe a scotch. I think we slid back a little fur. A little fur. Go about an inch further forward. A little closer to where I wanted to be. I'll go ahead and pin this corner down. I might pin that corner down. Pin them all down. I've already got quite a few holes to fill. Got a buckle right there. Shrink that down a little bit. here is probably, well, I know this panel is not right. It's kind of just a panel. It's going to come out. It'll be something new there. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. This flow is pretty nice right here. Need to work this piece a little bit. Not horrible. Definitely not ready, but yeah. I think I'm going to bring it up a little higher. Move it up this way, just a fuzz. I'll take a little of this valley out here. Another inch, and we'll bring it up toward the middle of the car just a little bit. We'll get a battery for the drill. We'll be back. I like that better. More better. Put a glove on. Do the rub test. I also like to use my float stick, yardstick. It's close. Close. Might go ahead and start building some panels down through here. I don't know. Stop and look at it a while. Yeah, this is a little flat. It's a little flat right here. To have a little more crown down here. It's going to require a little more work. We're definitely making progress, but we're definitely not done. Might trim some of this off. This is fat here. Get that out of our way. Start rolling a piece over that. That gives us a better indicator where we need to be here. We can't be too low here. And I think if we can maintain a curve here, just work on this piece again. We still have to be able to make a pattern here. I think this is a little high. Might be able to pull that down a little more. With this kind of screwed in place, it's, yeah, it's not where it needs to be yet. Yeah. not where it needs to be. I don't know. Might trim this fat off of here. It just bothers me. It's a lumpy. Probably right around there. Trim that off. It's high. I left his extra structure in there. Maybe we'll do that. Gaping hole, but I think that'll allow me to need a little hammer and dolly work right there, even at that. May even need some more trimming, but a little high right in here. We'll try to work that down with a hammer. See if we can't build a piece down through there. See what we can get done. Hogged a lot of metal out of there. A little high there yet. We didn't want to cut too much off there. When it gets down to this, I make these panels, even these up here. More than likely, a lot of this will be trimmed off and butt welded right in. There's gonna be a lot of metal to come out yet, but just kind of feeling things out here. Got enough cut off here to cover and start a curve piece down this way. This edge here is too far inboard. We need to bring this whole panel outward. Another set of holes, of course. But I think it's something we can work with. It's just going to need a lot of work. We've got a lot going on. There's a lot to look at. This definitely is too far inboard. At least down here. I might be able to just rotate it. I don't see a problem with that, so to say. We'll take a look at that. We rotated this panel down a little bit. We'll re-roll that a little bit. Might be something we can work with. look at that. Not bad. Might be a little low in here. Walk around, take a look at some different angles. We want it to flow. We want it to flow off of there. We don't want it to broken. Just a little low. I think I'd like to bring that up just a bit. Definitely have to keep working this panel. I like this though. This is good. Just need to tweak it a little bit. I think that's something we can make work though. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. See what we can do. We got the lower sail panels roughed in, and I went ahead and cut these center panels out. I think we'll try to put a little curvature in those and see how we can make those fit in there. as you can see, put a little curve in that, and now we need to make a compound curve. So I cleaned up the edges, and we're going to put it in a stretcher and try to put the reverse curve in that. Definitely getting there. Just needs a little more work. It's hard to see here, but yeah, not too bad. I think I was kind of overworking that. I don't think the lower edge hardly needed any of that shrinking, so with some wheeling I got it back into some kind of conformity here. I think I might just put a couple of screws in it to hold it in place and stand back and take a look at it. Matter of fact, I might be able to get away with just one screw right here. Close. Bring you guys in on this. Definitely was going to require a little bit more work, but man, that's yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm kind of liking what I see here. Yeah, I think we've made some progress today. Need to get this other panel worked up and see what we can make of it. It's by no means a finished product, but we did make some progress today. Yeah, I think we're going to call it a video here. and we'll leave you guys with it till the next one. We'll try to do down each side of this catwalk down here, fill these panels in. You know the drill. Like and subscribe.